Homie Connection Podcast. This is episode 20. We back with Caden. Let them know where you been, bro.
We just been busy and stuff, man. I'm sorry I wasn't on, for a hot little minute.
Merry Christmas. Merry
Yes.
Christmas. And any other holiday, anybody else celebrates Hanukkah, all that. Merry Christmas, Merry
I
Hanukkah.
really hope everyone having a good day, man. It does not hurt to spread a little bit of positivity, man. Go compliment somebody or something. I promise you'll make the whole day.
How do you feel about Christmas, the holiday?
Mine's a little different than everybody else, bro. Because since a child, I think my last Christmas that was legitimately done with my actual family, where it was actual gifts for everyone and stuff. I was I think 12 or 13 years old, because I haven't really had a Christmas after that, with my family, an actual one. So for me, it's kind of sad and depressing and stuff. But for other people, it may be different. Walmart, bro, Walmart.com, they be scamming.
Walmart.com, they have a lot of sellers on there. They're not actual Walmart. It's not the actual company.
I bought a MacBook, bro, and I bought it for, I think it was $250. Okay, so keep this in mind. But the MacBook was fucking dog shit. It was a 2010, and I was already yo, this is already really old. I was it at least has to have something. No, already skeptical on the pricing of it because of how old it is. So then I go online, I go on OfferUp, look up the same exact computer, and that thing comes out to $75. $75.
My man got juked, bro.
I got juked, bro. Straight up, I got robbed.
In 2014, around that time, there was a whole wave going on, bro, where these random Walmarts would get shut down in these small towns, right? Military camps would pop up there, bro.
Bro, we was one of them. Ours shut down. I didn't know much because I was only a kid, but I remember we was on the way to Walmart, bro, because we had to get groceries and stuff. And when we got there, it was just all shut down. The parking lot was damn near empty, and there was just cop cars and shit just all in there. And there was cops at the entrance, bro, just waiting, just patrolling the area. It was really weird, bro. And then it was only there for 3 days for us.
I remember my town was small in the beginning, right? We had this Walmart near my house. The Walmart near my house stayed open. Walmart off day for some reason closed, bro. Out of nowhere, just shut down. And went on for 2 weeks, bro. 2 weeks. And they blacked out the windows with tape. They had military, the big ass military trucks, which is really weird. They had sandbags in front of it. I was bro, what's going on? As a kid, I was in my head, I'm bro, we going to war or some shit?
Oh God, bro, that's the same thing. I thought we was going to war too. And it's just weird because I remember seeing it on the news too. They were trying to or no, I think it was I don't remember exactly what it was, but I saw a video on it. Let's just say that. And they went in there to investigate what was going on, and they refused to give answers. They refused to say what was going on. They was
yeah, that YouTube video, bro. He was getting he walked up over there and he was talking to them. They're nope, you gotta get off the premises. You're gonna get arrested.
I still to this day actually I just you just unlocked a memory for me because I actually just forgot about this, but to this day, I still don't know what the hell happened.
Hey, Walmart in Midland, Texas. There was 19 locations that closed down, spread out. They weren't all super close, but they were kind of spread out. There were some in South Texas, North Texas, East Texas, all spread out.
I just think it's a little weird how mine shut down for only 3 days, but your guys are shut down for 2 weeks. I don't get that.
There were some that never opened again,
bro. Dude, that's strange.
As I'm reading this, because I didn't know this until now. I'm just reading this, because I remember as a kid, I remember why the Walmart closed. Why is it military? There's people saying that these Walmarts are closing because of training for the military, for Navy SEALs. Why would you close a Walmart down for training?
Let me tell it this way. I have friends in the military, okay? They do not lack that shit. They do not lack training grounds. They have so many people who go into that shit. Matter of fact, this year, this is the highest amount that we've ever had enrolled into the Navy of all time. This year. Don't you think this would be the year where they do something like that? No, because they got enough training grounds. They are fully equipped with all that. And it's just weird to me because at that time, they obviously did not have as much Navy as they do this year. So why would they be doing that? It's not training. It's not. It's got to be something else. And this fact that they closed it down for so long, something else. There's something else going on.
There's a video in California of one of these Walmarts closed down, loading some strangely arched thing into the doors. And there's allegations of secret cross-country tunnels, so-called deep underground military bases, called DUMBs for short. Secret tunnels, bro?
Something's definitely going on, bro. And like, how could you come up with that? Like, you can't just come up with that like out of nowhere, bro. Like, you know, they had to see that shit to come up with that. You just don't be like, oh yeah, definitely secret drainage tunnel, dog. You just don't say that shit.
It took 17 Walmarts in Texas from July to September 2015. Speaking of Walmarts, bro, have you heard of that dude who shot up his job? He talked about it on a YouTube video. 3 employees were shot to death by Randy Stair. A fellow employee, Randy, had the opportunity to kill a 4th coworker and was seen on CCTV standing behind her for several minutes. She had her headphones in and had not heard or seen anything prior of the murders and was just stocking shelves. Randy walked away and shot at merchandise and glass around the store. At this point, the sole survivor had realized what was happening and ran to a safe area and called 911. Randy tried to blow up propane tanks by shooting at them, and when this failed, Randy went to the Dell area of the store and committed suicide. On this Reddit post I was reading, they asked what was the cause of this, And he was one of the earliest content creators of YouTube, started in 2008 with sketch comedy and later uploading Let's Plays in addition to the sketches. Over time, Randy strayed more and more from the style of content in a entirely new direction. He got really deep into the fantasy of Danny Phantom for some reason, all the way until 2016. People would call him weird, and even his coworkers, bro, you're weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with you? And people were saying clearly his mental health was on a massive downward spiral when he posted this video, and I'll put the video up, where he was expressing his admiration for the Columbine shooters, bro. He said that, and he would even talk about what he wanted to do in his following video, in that he bought the same sawed-off shotgun that they used in Columbine. And he said he wanted to wear this Natural Selection t-shirt, made replica of the dude who shot up the school t-shirt, the same dude wear the same t-shirt, bro. The warning signs were there, and in a video he posted shortly before the murders, Randy even talked about how everyone should have seen what was about to happen coming. Randy's video were uploaded to Mediafire mere hours before the shootings and were about Randy's plans for the shooting. Coin flip, best 2 out of 3 would determine where Randy would shoot their parents and shoot their co-workers. The only person that survived was that co-worker who called the cops.
Honestly, bro, like, it's just really wild, because like, you never know like what your co-workers are capable of. And I've worked at many jobs, and I could say that. And even like, it's crazy how fake your coworkers actually can be. Like, one day they could be your friend and then turn around. Every single spot that I've worked at besides Party City, shout out to Party City, by the way, but every single job that I've worked at, I've always made like coworker friends, and we would talk about stuff that goes on at home, yada yada. But half of them people that you be friends with, they really not your friends. They just act like your friends to pass time. Matter of fact, the reason why I get in trouble at work was because of those same friends. It's just crazy because like it's just crazy how the coworkers really do not care about you. And I feel like that's just a good example of like, you never know what they're capable of. Your coworkers are the most unpredictable people you'll ever meet. I don't know if you guys know, but in 1999, there was a nuclear incident that impacted Japan and possibly, the world of science. Let's put it that way. As messed up as that sounds. Hisashi Ouchi. He worked at a nuclear power plant in Japan. He got in a nuclear accident. Basically, like, this like substance exploded all over the floor, and he was the closest to it. When he got to the hospital, he still looked roughly the same because, it's poisoning. So when he was there, it was all normal, it was all going okay. And then about a week passes. His skin starts falling off. He starts feeling real sick. He's looking real terrible. It's awful. He used to have a full head of hair, and now it's gone.
He was kept alive by the scientists. It says he was kept alive by scientists and doctors. And it says this was okay because it was in China at the time, and China really didn't have any like freedom laws or anything like that. They have to go with the government.
So by day 20, his skin was practically all the way off, everywhere. He still had his eyelids, but very little of what was left of it. A couple days goes on. Now he loses his eyelids. His skin is still peeling. It's coming off rapidly, day by day. And it gets to the point where his eyes start bleeding out blood. Cause he's not like, they're obviously not getting moisturized, nothing. Cause he can't close his eyes, he can't blink. So he's just standing there with his eyes open the whole time. He can't close them or nothing. And it gets so bad to the point where him just being touched or just laying on his bed hurts. And he's just sitting there in agonizing in pain. And this is only on day 50. Day 50. He's sitting there laying in bed in pain. He starts rotting, and it's just his organs start rotting away. He's just nothing but just bone, really. Just bone and flesh.
On day 53, bro, his heart stopped 3 times, but the scientists and doctors were able to restart it. He was basically only kept alive by machines, like you were saying, right? And at this point, the doctor started questioning if it would be more humane to let the man die, as he was in very obvious, unimaginable pain, or to keep testing on him. Due to the radiation, almost all the muscles in his body had been destroyed. The only one that wasn't was his heart, which was still being kept alive by various machines.
And it was so bad to the point where, like, I think it was, 90% of that whole time that he was in that hospital bed, he was not able to talk. He was not. And it's just really sad too, because I feel like low key, I really feel like they was just trying to see how long he could live for without all his without all his skin, without all his like organs. I low key feel like they really wanted to see how long you could last without all of that.
Around the 2-month mark, it's unknown if he even felt pain. He stopped reacting to being touched, as well as stopped thriving in agony. 24/7, pupils still shrank when light was shown into them, suggesting brain activity. Hopefully he did stop feeling pain by then.
There's not really words that can describe how fucked up that was, but like bluntly, like the only like word to describe that is just horrifying, sad, and like even just talking about it makes me feel some kind of way, and honestly just kind of gives me chills because of how like creepy it is and how horrifying. Like I was like around that time, like I just lost a bunch of weight. Like I was able to jump higher, I was able to run faster, do a bunch of things I wasn't able to do whenever I was fatter, you know. Well, I just learned how to do a front flip. So I was doing a bunch of front flips and stuff a lot. And I was doing it in the pool and trampoline, whatever. Anywhere I could do a front flip at without risking my neck breaking, I was doing it. You know what I mean? Well, this particular moment, I was trying to do a front flip in front of all my friends, to joke with them, splash them. That was my whole purpose, was just splash them, mess with them. So I was jumping in the water. The way my friends describe it was I jumped like really high up. And I noticed I jumped really high up too. So I started like freaking out midair because I was so high up. I didn't know what the hell was going on. But I must have just jumped the right way or something. I don't know. But anyway, they described me being like, okay, so like this is me on ground level. They described me like jumping up in the air like this, freezing right here. Like here's my head. They described me freezing right here like this and just fucking like, and I was like doing like this because I was like, what the hell, I was confused.
What happened was your weight hit the water too fast, bro.
How I stopped midair, right? Me crashing into the water was like crashing into a brick wall. And it landed like it hit my eye. I was lucky enough that it just hit this though, but they did tell me if it went any deeper that I was gonna have to like I would have had like permanent damages. Yeah, luckily though, after like I jumped out, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel a thing. I got out of the water just fine. I
Was
was
that
just like, oh,
adrenaline?
dude, I started laughing. It's like, bro, I really just fucked my eye up, bro. It's like, damn, that shit fucking kind of hurt, bro. It's like, damn. And then I was still swimming as normal when I was laughing and joking with everyone. And I looked at my eye, I was like, bro, you're fucking bleeding. You're bleeding. I was like, no, I'm not. I was like, quit messing with me. And they said, no, bro, you're bleeding for real. I went like this to my eye. Bro, blood was running all down my hand, all down my forearm. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, fuck. I was like, I got to get out of this water. So they pulled me out. I went in the bathroom. I thought it was not going to be that bad. I thought it was just like a little cut. Bro, I thought my eyelid was coming off. Like, it looked terrible. But at the
Yeah,
same,
it looked bad.
I was just kind of accepting. I was like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So this guy, luckily there was like a med kit on site, and he takes like this little the cotton balls, you know what I'm talking about. He like takes that shit and like puts it like real tight on there, and then he like tapes it up or whatever, and he like puts some stuff on it. I was like, "Hey, bro, thank you." Like everyone gathered around, bro. It's really weird, like, cause there was a lot of people there that day, and they all got around. They're like, "Oh my god, I'm so glad you're okay." Blah blah blah. I was like, "Nah, bro, thank him, bro. You know, he got my eye patched up, whatever." It's called all the way up to the same hospital that I used to work at, and they try to mark me as I got a fucking concussion, which I did not have, by the way. They stitched it up, and it turned out all fine. You know, I mean, the stitching did hurt for like a day. But after that, I got fine. I think the removing process was worse than getting the stitches, cause that shit like kind of like stuck to my skin a little bit. So I was like pulling it. I was like, ah, you know what I mean? But yeah, here's the eye now. You know, it's like compared to my other eye, this eye is obviously more fucking bulging out. And I now have permanent lazy eye on this eye, as y'all can see. I'm not looking at y'all, technically.
I want to talk about last topic, Happy Humble Burger Farm, bro.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I got it. I'm not fully complete with it. I'm gonna talk about it next episode when I finally beat it. I bought this game because I was like, damn, this is cool. Because I seen some YouTubers playing, and I was gonna get it for me and my girl because it's Christmas time. You know, I was gonna get her that game, so I bought it. And I was like, bro, this game is just like a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I'm just cooking shit. Like, man, I paid $20 for this game. You know what I'm saying? I get deeper into it, bro. This game story is crazy, bro. There's like robots, bro. Like, they're like on an island, like. So what this game is about is this corporation who's testing these people and these workers, and they're like test subjects. They basically kidnap these people, knock them out, take them to this island, and put them in this fake world, this simulation. And these robots are made in this factory under the restaurant, bro. And like, if you play the game, I thought it was like the game being cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like the developers being cheap. But bro, there's two character models, a guy and a girl, and I would only see these two character models.
For me personally, like I really thought like I really didn't think much of it. I was just like, oh, it's just a scary cooking game. You know, it sounds cool. You know, whatever. I just started like cooking burgers and stuff too. It actually hit me on I think day 3. Whenever I realized the game actually had a story to it, and I was like, wait a fucking minute, because I had to like fight the pig, and then I went back to my apartment, and here's this guy talking to me. I'm okay. I'm okay. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you on that part. I actually got stuck and was like running around the apartment like looking for something. I was like, where the fuck is this guy?
I already knew where the closet was, bro, and I would go in the closet, and it was day 3, like you said, but I had found all those notes and everything because I was walking around the city.
I entered in the closet and I saw this fucking head. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, wait a minute. So, and then he starts talking about E7 and, you know, this other character, your other coworker. And then also like the clips about Toe. I don't know about you, bro, but on day 2, whenever you picked up that first like video voice thing or whatever.
You know, I was like, bro, what is this? Because I found the tape, like the image of the tape, and I was like, bro, what is this? Click it. It's like,
hello, my name is Theodore Oliver Emerson, but my family calls me Theo, and my friends, they all call me Toe. I've wanted to escape that nickname since childhood, and I finally did when I got here, but now I'd give anything to hear them call me Toe one last time. I've been stuck here in New Elysian City. It's like this fake town. I don't know how to get out. If you're hearing this, you gotta help me. I think there's others too, and you gotta hurry. They're doing something to our brains. I'm losing my memories, starting to forget, well, almost everything.
Like I thought the story, like I say, like I thought it was just like one of them games where you just flip burgers, come back the next day, hope not to get killed by some fucking crazy cow, you know. But no, like it has a deeper story. I highly suggest if you guys have not played it, check it out. Like really check it out.
cheap game. I think it's still on sale for only $20.
It reminds me of like a 90 game if it went right. The graphics are 90s, but like the gameplay is definitely modern. I really like that. It was really just a program to like simulate like how good the work is.
Yeah, bro, but they made these crazy beings, bro. These crazy monsters. Crazy. I like the game. I give it 10 out of 10 for sure. And I barely even completed the story. I still gotta complete it.
Like realistically, I give it an 8. And the reason why I give it an 8 is not because like, oh, the lore is dog shit, the gameplay is dog shit. The gameplay is good. The lore is very deep, and I like that. But the problem is sometimes the game can be very difficult at times. I feel like sometimes like the reason why I kind of ignore it is because I feel like that's what the game was aiming for. But in a way, it's just like it's so ridiculously hard. Like it's like they want you to fucking fail.
Homie Connection Podcast. This was episode 20. We hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Hope y'all had a good Christmas, a good Hanukkah, whatever holiday you celebrate. Homie Connection Podcast, episode 20. We got Caden back. Hope y'all enjoy. Like, subscribe, comment. For real, like, subscribe, comment. I need y'all to do that for us. We want to get big.
What we trying to get big? Help us, man.
Oh God, bro, that's what we need, man. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. Homie Connection Podcast, episode 20. We out. Bing bong.
Yeah.